Hello and welcome to the final episode of season one of my Leicester City career mode. We just got promoted at the end of the last episode. Now we just need like a win or two to seal the title. It's been a good season. We still had some like concerning results along the way. But luckily Ipswich Southampton has been nowhere near really, so we haven't really been that much under pressure. But just going 4 or 6 points is all we need as we go to Sheffield Wednesday away. Aberdeen, who's been a star since I went to a 4-4-2. We'll see in terms of next season when we go to Premier League. I might have to go to a 4-3-3 maybe. Just have a bit more midfield, play one off the striker. Um, but we're gonna try a few things I think going forward. But we'll start with 4-4-2 next year. I just need to get consistent at playing the game really. I'll still learn my craft. And then if I always find I'm in between two difficulties, but I've got a really good set of siders. But as there's a good chance Sheffield Wednesday, well blocked by Nelson, who's been getting some good game time. We won't sign a new deal though. He's only got a year left, which is next season. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go down that avenue more. And Jacob makes a good save there. And then just see how it goes. As I get a little bit better, and then I will go up maybe a difficulty. But I like to have sort of like last year's side as a Sergeant finally gets a breakthrough in this game and put us well on the way towards the title if results went our way. I think that I'll do that. So I like to have it kind of interesting, I like to sort of chill and play it and have like a good game. So I don't really change that much. I just put the pace up on most CPOs as one comes through because I just want to make it a bit more fun, a bit more like it, like FIFA used to be, really. Um, and then yeah, I kind of have that on. And then I either have world class where it's like the CPU massively better settings like I've had most of this season. They've got much better shot accuracy and better passing, and my marking's down as Mavdi comes forward. Good chance, and he should have done better there, as it kind of like makes a bit of a range. And then I'll go up to legendary where it's a bit more open. So yeah, if I was a serious FIFA player, I could do a bit more. But we're still time. Alvarez was getting him some minutes. Really bad news about in real life about his recent injuries. But he got an assist there. Excuse me, Barron made it 2-0 as our voices were recovering. I've been a bit ill recently. So yeah, got through, but Alvarez again off the bench, and he scored a goal and assist off the bench. Nice moment for Alvarez. Obviously, always like playing youth players, but then um, the players you get for your academy, and then like the regens you get, they usually got a much bigger ceiling in the game. So, but it's nice to have Alves there, and loan really works. Loan out plays really works. So I'll probably loan him back out next year and get a couple of years, a couple overalls out of him. But yeah, 3-0 win, one of course. Results didn't go our way this game. Jacob makes a good save to keep a clean sheet, which meant we just needed a point or win in the next game to win the title, and it'll be all right. But we've done all right. We've done all right. That weird home form, we had what 1 point from 5 home games was really weird. But yeah, all we needed to do was, I think, draw or beat Swansea, as I show the table now, to fill the title. But look at that, they got 70 points in third place after 41 games. That's mad. So yeah, Swansea at home. Can we seal the championship title? Well, also, I know, thanks for watching. I know obviously the FIFA hype will be going a little bit. I'm mainly football manager these days, and since football manager comes out, I'll still keep this. There's a good chance Mavadidi after the title shot was saved. I'll still be doing this in the background. I just want to get in there, see what I'm enjoying mainly, see what people are enjoying, go from there. I think I peaked with the goalkeeper series last year, to be honest. I played it and just after the patch. I'm trying to have patch too, but it was just unplayable. But I really liked it at the start. I like the fact that once they did make it 1-1, awful defended by me. I like the fact that it was a lot more manual actually, um, and there's more of like a skill gap between it. Is how it should be. So I felt I was actually doing really well, but we'll see. I've got a little time. Start a new job. Got loads of media music work away from like my main job as well. So it's always good fun. Uh, it's been great, but yeah, I would like to. I've done like a proper goalkeeper mode on FC 25. I want to do like the first like I don't remember ever. I think I did full season through 16. I mean, what is this offended by me there? Thankfully, Jacob's been my rock all season. I think I did 4 seasons on a career mode in FIFA 16, and I won like the Champions League with Leicester. Um, and then I generally don't think I've ever got through one properly. Or what is this defending? So I really want to get this like throughout the year. Just like get Leicester to be the top team in the world. If we get like 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons in, and that'll do me. But yeah, I'm trying to self-sabotage you passing out the bat. It's rushing it. I like this like quick pass and play, and then I just half concentrate at times, don't I? So as you can probably tell, and yeah. Jacob again with a good save at Swansea as well. Even gave a good chance and Jacob again saved there. But going forward, Monga, Mavididi with a good chance. Can Mavididi find a bit of magic? One of the best players of the season, Abdul. Good chance, and there we go. The goal, the Chelsea Loney gets his second goal off the bench. He's made 10 appearances off the bench and he scored two crucial goals in his time. And if that's the goal that wins the title, then he's put himself into the record books, and they at Leicester. But from kick-off, good chance, fantastic save again by the man himself, Jacob. What a man. What a man he is. What a player. Swansea were not out of the woods yet, though. Chance blocked, still there. Good chance, but I don't really know what that cross was. But still there. Honestly, we're not out of the woods yet. But I don't quite know what happened there, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's all good though. We're going forward. Can we just seal it to make it better? And there we are, Mavididi, 3-1. That's one way to seal the title. We've won the championship title again. That will remain in history. I think we've had the most promotions or the most second division titles, something like that. I think we equalled it last time. If any Leicester fans are watching, or Stats fans, please look at that. But the ultimate yo-yo club, look at that. 3-1 Leicester, and we have won the championship. Absolutely buzzing. Look at that. After the start we made, it was always going to happen, but look at that. Delighted for the lads. It was a good team. We just kept what we had this year. Obviously, brought a couple decent championship players in, Jacob Greaves, things like that, if they want to leave. Um, sort of built my team around that. And yeah, it's a good team actually. It's a good team. It should, in my opinion, in real life be challenging if we don't get the -9 points. So it's a bit different. It's not on paper. You've got to change the whole losing mentality in real life. And players like Vescar and Root Fairs, players like that. Where I covered a clean slate, I sort of stood at the back in Jacob Greaves. Not much, and Caleb Coley as well. So not much was going past that. Well, it was actually because I defended. But at this stand, it was great. And Jacob was a solid number one. And then as soon as I went to 4-4-2 and put Mavididi into the striker next to Sargent, it just worked so well because Mongo and Fataro is just so good on the wings. It's going to need a lot of improvement though. I feel like it's a good call there, but I'm going to have to get a few very decent players in trying to stay up. It depends how I go. If I do like work the market really well, then of course we can like come mid-table. That is the aim, just to get away from relegation trouble really. But to stay up, build, and start pushing towards where Leicester wants to are, Europe. If I go really well, new gens coming through, got a young team, and I will. I did similar last few games, and I literally drew all four of the last games. So fun and games. So yeah, but yeah, so done all that. It's been a good season, and I'll just see. I think maybe we get another striker. As we go look at that, Josh Sargent just missed out because he played less games than Akpom. And Mavididi had 22 as well. Unbelievable. Four players on 22 goals. But yeah, if we can get a new striker, Mavididi got most assists though. Sargent got most assists. Monga 11, Fatah 11. Done well. Shows the amount of goals he scored. Clean sheets. Stefan Mavididi. Okay. All right. So this counts if you played the clean sheet. Fine. But yeah, look at that. Brilliant. So overall, Mavididi got player of the season. I went through. So the main thing was to get Jacob a new deal. He'll be a number one next season. I will look to get another keeper in. Um, and just maybe start with Jacob, and then if like they don't quite hit Premier League standard, then I will bring in another goalkeeper. Um, and I think overall it should be all right, really. I think yeah, we'll loan the youth out. I'll loan the youth out definitely, and we'll just sort of play it by ear with it all. But we've had a good season, centre backs probably keep. Then you've got this sort of weird thing where players are submitting transfer requests for no reason. Like maybe they might have a conversation with you and you don't see it because it's in the menus. And they just submit a transfer request and they're like, I hate my contract, but then you can't offer a new contract. Um, so I still would have done it, but yeah, I just kind of end up loaning out quite a lot of players. As I said, he started off the bench. He'll go on loan for 2 years. I think they're going to loan out Jordan James, maybe see how transfers go. Already, I was getting big players in though. I signed John Steele, who's a new number nine from Millwall for 32 million. Already, you're getting unbelievable regens. And I brought Dewsbury all back in as well, of course, the legend himself. I brought Tariq George in from Chelsea for another option. From that point of view, Ben Nelson didn't want a new deal. I sold Koulibaly at the right back. It's never really appeared at Leicester. As I said, Alves went out on loan. A couple of youth players come through. They've not been incredible youth players, but a couple ones though. They're going on loan. I sold the sub keeper. I loaned out Lewis Page. I sold a few like original youth players like Silko Thomas for a couple of years. I brought in Kabore, who's from Man City, who's on loan at Luton a couple of years ago. Sold Harry Suter. I didn't really plan to, but it's just other deals are coming through. El Kanous for a wobbler again. And then I couldn't send him to Tottenham, but I ended up sending him to West Ham because I wanted him to go on to like 30 million. And I can do quite a lot of 30 million. I actually love how, like, especially when you put so you can say rules, but then shows a rough potential gauge. It just makes FIFA more fun like that. So I ended up, after the first summer transfer, just going through, putting 16 to 19, going through every league and shortlisting the dream team. But this year it's more about just getting Premier League players in now. Got like Harwood Bellis um, in centre back position. I signed James Beadle, who I think he's like Brighton keeper at some point. So I brought him in, and he will be like the number one if Jacob struggles, and go from there. And I also got in a new gem from Wolves, so it's a bit of a cheeky deal that one because they probably would have let it go. But what I've found already on Cremo, if they're like 10, like I don't know, 68 rated 74, sign them at them because as soon as they also get 78 rated, they're ridiculously expensive. So that's what I'm going to do, bro them, and go from there. That's philosophy. Thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you in season 2.